yes, love. All drowning in the blood you spill.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it, but all such places must eventually come to ruin. Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov.
Welcome to my home, stranger. The door is always open to those with the will to pass the threshold. If you're here by appointment, then proceed, and bide your time. Otherwise, I'd be remiss if I didn't inform you about the defensive mechanisms employed here, which are quite formidable. Many have entered without invitation, for reasons as myriad as the fish in the ocean. But of those who've dared to explore further, very few have found their way back out.
If I had 8 arms, I could choke 8 men at a time. Someday I'll have a bureaucratic army typing writs of execution for my enemies. Who would build something like this? And why?
Someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the upper hall. hired cutthroat, your clothes are too fine. An aristocratic thrill seeker? That's closer. You've trained with weapons formerly, but you're not a salon fencer. There's a bit of back alley in your movements. All that, and you have your father's eyes, your imperial majesty. Welcome, Lady Emily Caldwin.
Impressive, Jindosh. Then you must also know why I'm here.
I'd assume my involvement with the Duke brought you to my door. Or maybe you're after washed-up Anton Sokolov, comfortably residing in the assessment chamber. Either way, come find me and take whatever it is you seek. But if you fall, I'll have your body carried to my lab for dissection and study. Until either comes to pass, your secret is safe with me.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then.
Guard from the other side.
Well, sleep tight. The machine should enter active state now. Play back into the criminal profile. Quarry lost. The machine has entered. The machine has lost its quarry. Successful. By wall of light, the original Sokolov version, inelegant but effective. This one has been perfected by yours truly. For unambiguous enemies, your last moment, is a work of scintillating industry. The very pinnacle of nature. Entering combat state. Unauthorized presence. Ultimatum detached. Magnetic orbital. Each makes them better. In the end. Combat the machine is over. Combat protocol meet. You've overcome one of my soldiers from the dome. Playback for combat protocols.
I'll see you soon, Jindosh.
Until then. Clockwork soldier, there's an interloper in my home. Before you stands an invention that will endure beyond my time. The Jindosh Clockwork Soldier. My greatest creation. Breathtaking, according to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic. profile. Authorized displays of some of the wooden housing. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Cooling down. Combat protocol 6.
The space behind the walls.
Temperature back to normal. Waking up. Waking up. Display back indicates some detection without certainty. You've managed to deactivate my machine has detected something. Machine is experiencing uncertainty. Goes underway. Continue running the search protocols. Extending exploration of the area.
Somehow I got out of that alive. What cruelty is this? There's another choice here. Assuming Jindosh's electroshock machine works. Not sure I'd call it mercy.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? Anticipation?
Miss Stilton.
Whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the clockworks.
Safety override. Hold on. For a second I registered you in two places at once. Extraordinary. When I think about it, your presence implies a great deal. It's very impressive that you survived. All without the aid of your secret father. Playback indicates lost enemy. This play has some of the cards. This playback indicates a false positive. Now that you're on that moment, the last vision you behold is a work of... You've beaten one of my clockworks. Combat protocol about that. Must I have you restrained? Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Visitors and unauthorized private soldiers. Each meet to the center. Okay, shut it down. Goodbye, Majesty. At least you got to see a bit of the Empire.
Oh, come on. Though I confess, my mind won't stop turning. When I think about it, your presence
Delilah Copperspoon.
it's very impressive that you survived Delilah and made it
I've seen many horrors.
All without the
A
aid.
child beaten by these. A nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands.
Make a note. Remove display back after the final field test. Display back indicates some detection without certainty. Return to idle. The machine concludes here that nothing further is amiss. Idling. Commence lens refocus. Activate. Back-facing detection. The machine has entered combat. Lady Emily, was that your explosive that just went off or one of my clockworks? Mechanism detached. That was not long enough. Playback over. Stop all action. You've beaten one of my clockwork soldiers. Just about that. What I have you achieved. Another clockwork down. Each of those costs a princely sum, I assure you.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer were just the start. I need to break down Delilah's remaining allies. Jindosh, the Duke, all of them. Brianna Ashworth.
Each exerting subtle gravity. With Delilah, a new empire could be drawn, and all the old barriers broken. Much could be accomplished. My clockwork soldiers have played their part, but each costs more coin than a wealthy man sees in a lifetime. It could take years to find a solution on my own, but if Sokolov can be tamed, together we might refine the process, making new clockworks at a fraction of the cost. Whether I seduce my old teacher with the thrill of discovery, or force
What was that?
clams to his flesh and turn
Need some help over here. No way.
my clockworks were destroyed in slaughter like is there any judgment place? You were so close just a while ago, but now I wonder if you know where you're
I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Who's that?
Hello? Anybody?
Is someone there?
Don't make me search the whole place.
Hello, are you there?
For that.
I can't sense your weight on the floor nor the sounds of your breathing anymore, but it seems like a reasonable guess that somehow you've gotten beyond the inner walls of the house.
You covered me.
What's all this racket?
Be safe.
I don't want to die.
You can't stay here forever.
Okay, the machine has detected something. You've encountered my arc pylon. The electrical discharge from my clockwork made it stop. Just one out of nostalgia for Sokolow's dated designs. All movements unlinked. Everything has a purpose. It's all connected, you see. Shifting the walls and floors as if you were born here. Clever. Or are you just moving things at random? One of the finest views in all Karnaga.
It's a long way down.
Pylon!
Who's there?
Whatever you've done, stop it. Do you know how long we've waited?
You're standing in my way. Ah, you little shit! Bad move. Ah! Let me show you how I got my what are you waiting?
Should we wait for clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Creepy to know they might be listening to us. Can they understand what we're saying?
No. No more than an audiograph machine can.
I can't sense your weight on the floor nor the sounds of your breathing anymore, but
Can you imagine one of them pouring tea? It might take your hand off.
But
Fortune hunters and professional killers come to my door, only to expire begging for mercy, crying out for release after only a few hours.
Honor to come here. You have to understand.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea. The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them?
The work is my work, quite like a rat gnawing at the wires.
downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who seeks for them?
It's a long way down.
Sokolov is a strange mind. I thought his scientific work would be distorted by his passions. In fact, they are inextricably linked. I've made so many things, this house not the least among them. But I suppose it's my clockwork soldiers I'll be remembered for. Okay, the machine has detected it registered something.
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Playback combat protocol profile. Entering combat state.
Let me put
Playback
some
from combat protocol 6. Playback from enemy match. Unauthorized presence. Playback indicates a young woman.
I want to smell some guts!
Aristocratic profile, but hostile. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. That indicates lost energy.
alternative tactical mode. Electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Visitor is another test for the clockwork. Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. The machine should begin scouting the vicinity. Switching to alternative tactical mode. The machine has lost its quarry. Alternative tactical mode. Weird. Adapting to layout. Assessment chamber reconfiguring.
Sokolov. Sokolov.
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jendosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Off your blood later.
You hide your face, coward!
I hit hard.
Come here and fight, coward! You won't get away!
Dead.
Bad move! Let's finish him!
Get off me! Holy shit! I'll be damned!
Someone help!
Certain you entered a long again.
tactical mode. Damage to head. Audio graphic receivers throughout the home are sensitive enough to pick up serial breathing, so I need to manipulate. An explosion. Okay, the machine has detected anti-evasion. Successful. Playback indicates lost enemy. Very sentimental about my creations, but I have to. Shattering. Orient my vision.
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin.
Okay, at least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
Wish I had some room.
so many lies, but you didn't. Why?
Guard from the other side. Sometimes I think it'd be better if the ocean swallowed all the isles. Here in Jindosh.
Emily Caldwin, tricking the sensory inputs on my poor clockwork soldiers.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
What is this? I want to smell some guts!
Over, heating, stop already.
That's what I aimed for.
Down at your last moment, the last finish. Playback for unambiguous sensitivity. United States government bench. That's They called with tricking the sensory inputs on my poor clockwork soldier.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
Let's pass at least one of the clockwork. Don't worry, this model will be quite. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Over. Heating. Stop away. Down at your last moment. The last fiction has lost its core. They called with sensory inputs on my poor clockwork soldiers. The machine should begin scouting the vicinity. Criminal profile. The machine is over. Triggering electrostatic discharge. The head is detached. No natural. Called with tricking the sensory inputs on my poor clockwork soldiers.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
They called with tricking the sensory inputs on my poor clockwork soldiers.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
Running curtain. Machine should begin scouting the vicinity.
Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Successful. Combat protocol. Playback indicates lost enemy. Cooling. Into alternative tactical mode. Mechanism detached. Our detection. If the head is detached, identifying the enemy as one
Kieran Jindosh.
I used to work in the mines. Don't recommend it.
Yes, he visits their graves, but only to piss on them. Then brag about what a devoted son he is. I already told you about this man.
Kissed your kids goodbye this morning.
I'll scoop out your brains and learn this trick for myself. You don't deserve the gift. Now isn't this a surprise? A touch of the outside. The void is calling. Thunder that.
The blood flies need some fresh meat, and they're going to get it.
you're marked? I need to cut off your hand then. Powers are a waste on you. The blood flies need some fresh meat, and they're going to get it. Come back here! I need to cut off your hand then. Oh, interesting. Cat claws. You're so dead. I need to cut off your hand then.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then.
the void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Coldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you. We're over. How's next year?
You said that last year. Jessica's younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Isn't this... well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Your name Jessica. Who is your account?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of done wrong, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. Here's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon. You want me to point the way. help you onto a path. Now, let us be lost here together for a moment.
It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it called?
The Empress Edges. A piece of sleep, I hope. Nothing like the pillows at Dunwall Tower, made of goose feathers.
Sit down when you want to talk.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. Leave him lie. He was late with the tea.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
Some of them have made their beds, Alexandria.
If I don't see you again, you've got my ongoing gratitude.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Wake me when Karnaca starts to burn. What a painting that will make.
It'll be good to see the Royal Conservatory, even if it's closed to the public. I have trouble remembering my mother's face sometimes, but there might be some resemblance.
A different memory. While trying to learn more about what the Duke of Serkonos was up to, I began hearing a name I hadn't heard in almost 2 decades. Delilah Copperspoon. We painted together for a time, but her obsession with the occult and the Caldwin family took her out of my circles.
I saw some of her paintings. Beautiful, but somehow sinister.
You knew Delilah? All this time traveling with you and you never mentioned
My past is none of your business. You don't own everything, Empress.
Another life, another life. Megan came to Karnaca to reinvent herself. Maybe I did as well, but the Duke of Serkonos had other ideas. Maybe I should begin a series of bloodfly-related sketches. Infested corpses and the like.
Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of her.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
A Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me, Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Maggie. See you soon.
If you can find Byrne's spying setup, he's probably collected some useful notes about whatever Ashworth is up to. Ashworth won't give a second thought to cutting your throat. Don't give her the chance. Brianna Ashworth is a true believer. She'll never turn away from Delilah.
What's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Research ahead.
You kill without thought or reason, slaughter without remorse. This path of yours leads you astray.
Got a bit of a cough. Nothing serious.
If I see anything, I'll run. No?
Watch yourself.
No? Then I'll...
Interesting getup you have there. Covering your face.
When she told him the child was his, he took care of it. Took care of them both. Paid someone to do it.
Wrong.
I've already told you his secrets.
Just don't fit right.
When whiskey runs out, he can get violent. Always conflict. Power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
I should get a longer break.
It's the foreigners he hates most. Those pale dandies from Tibia who talk so strangely. That's who he shadows when he's in the mood for blood. I already told you about this man. No, there's nothing more about him.
I'll get the cigar.
Not that I can see.
Wanna buy one?
No way. Nah, not this time. I don't like your face, but I can fix it. Sting this here, and what's next is enough to make a man easy. This isn't... I won't let you get away so easily. You don't stand any chance.
What's going on here? I don't want to die. My luck.
I think I just saw something. Anybody? This can't be. Don't make me work. Go away. I don't have time for that. Won't get away. Collect this stuff.